Hello and welcome. Today I want to talk to you about a company called REMED, a Korean company that makes medical devices. And one of the devices I'm actually very excited to tell you about because it is in psychology and in psychiatry treatments a very revolutionary device. Now, this is not the only company that makes this, but it is the biggest supplier of this product in Korea. You may or may not have heard of TMS devices, transcranial magnetic stimulation devices. So how they work is basically you have this kind of looks like a baseball bat in your hand that has a coil in the front, and what it does is it sends electromagnetic fields onto your brain. It's called transcranial because you hold it outside of your head and get the electromagnetic impulses into your brain to stimulate neural activity. Why do we need such a device now? With psychiatric disorders, the problem is usually underactivity in the outer cortex. The outer layer cortex is our brain's outermost layer where most of the neuron activity is happening. And for several diseases such as depression, it is usually caused by not enough activity in those areas. So usually we would go to therapy for issues like that, or we would take medication. What does medication do? It actually increases neurotransmitters. So let's say one neuron, one synapse is talking to the other one, they're talking through neurotransmitters. And if we don't have enough of the neurotransmitters being released between the two neurons, we might have low activity in those regions. So we can take the antidepressant medicine to help us with the neurotransmitter levels. But now that has side effects. This product does not. It is medicine-free and it is also non-invasive. So what it does is you can actually stimulate the area that's supposed to be more active with these magnetic impulses, and you don't need any medication. You can naturally increase the neurotransmitters in those regions. Now, there's a lot of studies on this, and TMS is very promising for the future of psychiatric disorders, yes. And yeah, so you don't need medicine, but you also don't have any invasive procedures. There's many procedures such as TMS that are way more invasive than this one. This is literally, I tried it one time, so you just sit there and you just get the impulse on your head and it just feels kind of tingly. And it's really amazing. It's an amazing product. And this product is made by REMED in Korea, and it is competitively priced because it is produced in Korea. And yes, that is why it is the #1 supplier of this kind of product in Korea. Yes. What kind of diseases can it be used for? If any sort of psychiatric disorder that you can think of, such as depression, anxiety, insomnia, OCDs, but it can also be used for other more physiologically heavy disorders such as tinnitus or migraines and such. Yes, and yeah, there are more products that I want to tell you about today. This was the first one. The second one is the Salus Talent Pro. This is a similar device and also electromagnetic stimulation, but it is not for the brain specifically, but for the rest of the body. This product is especially for pain therapy. Now, it also stimulates your neurons, but not in the actual brain, not in the cortex, but through the central nervous system that's running around the rest of your body, and also by actively just stimulating the muscles in the painful areas. Now, it is a rehabilitation device, also can be used as an acute pain device. So let's say I have a very unfortunate accident and I have pain in one area, and I can use it for immediate treatment plan, including with other plans such as medication and surgery, of course, or I can use it as a rehabilitation device for a long-term treatment or in physiotherapy and such. What it does is by using it on the affected area, let's say I have this joint of my body is hurting very, very much because of something that happened to me. By using this product on this area, it would cause the muscles to contract and relax over and over. And by doing that, it would regenerate the blood vessels in that area and increase the blood flow, making it much more, just more comfortable and less painful to be, experiencing. And another good point about this product is similar to the first one that I mentioned, is that because it is also produced in Korea itself, it is much cheaper than many other products that Korean hospitals are importing from outside of Korea. Yes, but because the Talent Pro is such a promising device, it has actually been exported as well to over 35 countries. The last product that I want to talk to you about sounds a little bit scary, but it is not. It is the Salus FSWT, and that is actually a shockwave pain therapy. Now, when you hear that, you might be like, oh, shock waves, but it is very safe. It's a safe product that stimulates local tissue healing. So it uses something called the piezo method. They are focalized extracorporeal shockwaves energy impulses into the area, and what it does is also a pain reducing device, and also increases blood circulation and generates new blood vessels similar to the one before. And is exactly like the Talent Pro, it is also produced in Korea, competitively priced, and also exported to many countries, 35 and counting. So yes, this company really wants to make sure that they make quality products produced right in Korea to make them more accessible for the hospitals here, but also make them good enough to be exported around the world. I want to thank you for your attention and wish you a nice day.